Well, what's the crack? Blu Hydrangea here, queen of the mother tucking world, and I am back with another YouTube video.
BLU, baby join the queue, we got room for you.
Yes, I know, I took a few weeks off, and I'm glad to be back. Yes, I am wearing the 90s flip wig. And yes, I do look fierce and out like a woman. Today we are talking about the new season of All Stars, the Tournament of All Stars. I'm gonna go bracket by bracket and see who I want to go through and who I think realistically is gonna go through. Do I love the brackets? I think it spiced it up last season. Do I think that this season is gonna be as spicy as last season? No. We had Mistress versus Nicole Page Brooks. We had Ginger Minge versus the world. We had Aja versus Mistress Isabel Brooks. I just think there was so much tea and excitement, but I will go into it with an open mind. Do I think they'll keep this format up in the future? Maybe for one more season. I think it's already getting a bit stale. I think bring back the lipsticks. I think you get just as much drama from the lipsticks. I like the lipsticks and the lip sync assassins. I like the mix of the lipsticks and the lip sync assassins because then you get like some, old school faves come in and do a wee lip sync, but you also get the drama of the lipsticks, and that also is like mayhem, isn't it? And that's why Derek don't like you. Yeah, the thing about the brackets is, especially in this season, there's 6 people in each bracket and only 2 advance. So 4 people from each bracket are only getting 3 episodes this season. And also, the whole cast never unites. Not even at the start of the season to be like, hey, we're on the same season of All Stars. They just meet at the, the interviews post-season filming. Anyway, we're going to get into the brackets and see what the crack is. Does that rhyme? So let's start with the orange bracket. Clock the light change. So first up we have Akira C. Davenport. I'm excited to see Akira back on the screen. She has always been such a good seamstress, and in her season she had a lot of personality, especially up against people like Silky and Vanjie. But is that enough to get her through to the next bracket? From what I've seen this season, she has had a huge glow up. She looks fantastic. Not that she needed it. And I saw her construct her promo look. I think she's going to be like one of those people that brings a nervous energy to the workroom when she walks in because she's like a powerhouse of drag. Loved Akira's look. Next up, we have Dawn. Now, Dawn is one of my personal faves from the cast. She is such a sweetie. She's a gamer, a nerd like me. And again, incredible at constructing looks. She is a visual artist. Although we've seen Dawn before on many acting and dancing challenges where she has to perform, and she low-key flopped. Loved Dawn's promo look. She had a huge involvement in the creation of it and the design. I might be a bit biased, but Dawn is one of the queens that I want to see progress. Okay, next up is Lucky Stars. Lucky was literally just on a season, like maybe 1 or 2 seasons ago, and didn't last very long. Unfortunately left in a ball while they were trying to do more feminine makeup, which I see she steered clear of in this go around so far. She's come out as this magma promo look that she did create herself entirely by what I saw on her socials, and I do like it. I don't really like the huge hand. And there's something just a bit in your face about it. There's a lot going on. Some of Lucky's looks I'm obsessed with. The face on her star entrance look was gorgeous, but some of it I just do think it's maybe a little bit too crafty. Okay, next up is Morgan McMichaels. Now, Morgan is a powerhouse of drag. One of those just girls. If you need a gig, you message Morgan. If you need a hair, Morgan will provide that with you in the dressing room. She loves me because she's Scottish and she loves the Celts, and I am one of them. She's had a hard time on Drag Race. Look, you don't think of Morgan McMichaels and think, wow, she's gonna eat up the competition, but maybe third time lucky. I would like to see it. I like her promo look. I mean, it's nothing incredibly out of the box, but her entrance look was super fierce, that 80s businesswoman. That is so Morgan McMichaels to me. And her makeup has gotten a lot better. I prefer her makeup on the main stage than in the promo look. Oh, I hope that her confidence and how many times she's done this leads to her doing better in the competition. Next up is Morphine. Now, Morphine, Lip Sync Assassin, House of Dion. I am obsessed with Morphine, to be honest. I watch her YouTube channels all the time. There's a lot of overlaps in the weird challenge and YouTube crap that we do. I don't like her face being covered, and the hair's not really her either. I thought she should have just done something really sexy with a human hair wig, which is what she's like known for. All can be forgiven, because I think on the show, although she wasn't like spectacular at a lot of the challenges, she's probably had a bit of like a confidence glow up. And I think that she'll be able to come into this like a wrecking ball and make great TV. And that might just be enough to save her. And last but not least, in the orange bracket, Mystique Summers Madison. I need to fix my mug. Anyway, go fix your hair. Icon. And glad to see her back. Look, I'm not fussed on either her entrance look or her promo look. But this is the kind of queen that I love to see the brackets for. Here we're going to get 3 solid episodes of Mystique Summers, and I am obsessed. I hope she comes back and gives Nicole Page Brooks energy. That is the end of bracket 1. So we've clearly got some connections here in the orange bracket. We've got Dawn and Morphine. Morphine infamously sent Dawn home to the body lip sync. And we also have Morgan and Mystique there. That whole situation, although I'm sure that was like, what, bound to be over 15 years ago. So I'm sure they've made up. Then we have Lucky and Akira, who are kind of left field. And that's also good for the voting as well, that they don't have any ties. I mean, it just breaks it up a little bit. And they could sway the vote to someone, you know, who is in an alliance or isn't in an alliance, etc, etc, etc. So from this bracket, the 2 queens that I would like to go through are Morgan and Dawn, I think. And who I think is going to go through, I think Morphine is going to go through. And I think Akira could go through. Lighting change. Okay, it's the pink bracket. First up, we have April Carrion, who I just adore. She's beautiful. She's from one of the best seasons of Drag Race ever and was, I think, eliminated before her time. I think the whole androgynous drag was like the start of a revolution that she was part of, and it just wasn't loved by the judges. In the challenges, okay, she was a bit dodgy. You see what she said to me? Back rolls, heard it. Promo look, I don't know. It looks like she doesn't have a lip on, and I think it was just like very skimpy. And also she's just like having a wee seat during her promo look. It's not the most gorgeous, flattering angle ever for such a gorgeous woman. I've seen her look better, especially one of her promo day looks. She's wearing like coral and turquoise, and she just looks incredible. And her entrance look was beautiful as well. It's like mermaidy water goddess. I'm excited to see what she does. She said that she would come back to an All-Stars and win it. Aura Mayari. My main memory of Aura on her season was the presentation on the runway, which was always just bizarre. I think she did win a challenge. So she won the girl group challenge. She probably did. I do think I remember being like, okay, she deserved that. Just kind of wasn't the main character of her season. Her promo look, I think, makes her look kind of large. I think it's gorgeously made and it looks very effective, but it's just not the most flattering thing in the world. If this was like a bra and there was nothing at the waist and then there was just like some of the things on the legs, I think I would enjoy it more. But there's just like a lot going on here. Crystal Method, another favorite of mine. I just love Crystal. I remember I met her once in London and I just gushed over her. I think she's fabulous. I love her eye for things. It's absolutely bizarre. Never before seen. Like, just, she is herself through and through. And that's my favorite kind of drag. I don't think I would have picked this fabric. I do love the balls and her makeup looks stunning. Maybe a bit flat in the face for some reason. I want to see her the whole way through the season. Out of all of these queens, she probably is my top one. I will say that. Next up, Selena S. Titties. Selena S. Titties and I shared a wall at DragCon and I could hear her pulling trade through the wall at like 3 a.m. whenever I was trying to sleep. That's my memory of her, and I think I tweeted about it and she was like, that wasn't me, but she was in the room next to me. She's a lovely gal. She's so sweet. She's a winner of the Golden Boot, but she's an actress. I think she can sing and dance as well. Her drag glow up has been fabulous. This look, her promo look, is gorgeous. And her entrance look, One of my favorite entrance looks of the season. That huge, like, I don't know, it reminds me of like cartoon hair. It's just like a big like bubble. So gorgeous. I don't know what she's gonna bring, but I'm excited to see it. And also, I'm just excited to see if her and Ross Matthews still have beef. She got on the microphone and called him a faggot. Which I kind of live for. I think it was like a big deal. Like, she had to apologize and stuff. Next up, we have Silky Nutmeg Ganache, who, again, I love Silky. This promo look does look like a spandex bodysuit that she probably already had, which is the tea. Her costume didn't arrive on time, but she made it work, and she still looks beautiful. If she puts her mind to something, she will win some of the challenges. I think she could sway the votes. She could be getting people to vote for her. And next up, Mother has arrived. It is Vivacious. Icon, legend, she is the moment. This promo look is, I mean, it's just Vivacious. Like, you just have to like take it as it is. How annoying must it be to always have to reinvent this one look, rebuy the same fabric, get someone to make a costume of Ornacia. She's like, yeah, Drag Race asked me back. They want me to do the Ornacia bit again, and they want me to have a new costume. I don't think she wasn't on her season very long. She lost the lip sync to the Demi Lovato song to April, I think. So we didn't get to see a lot of her, but her impact has crossed so many seasons, so many franchises. Ariana Grande literally came in the costume. I wonder, was it the actual costume? Has she just had to donate that to World of Wonder at this point? I've been loving watching the interviews with her because she just has one of those voices that you just want to listen to. She has a point of view on everything. So let's look at the ties we have. So we have Vivacious and April Carrion, which obviously they lip synced against each other. April sent Vivacious home. That's the second bracket in a row where they've done that little trope. But I think it's like enough time that now they're actually just going to be in an alliance rather than, you know, against each other. We also have Selena and Aura Mayari, who were on the same season. I don't remember any storyline that the two of them were in together. I guess they'll just be sisters that will be on each other's side. But for some reason, I don't think that's going to work, because the two from this bracket that are actually going to go through, in my opinion, are the other two, the outsiders. I would like to see Crystal Method, and I want to see April. I want to see more of April. If she's not good, then I want to see Silky. And who I think will go through, I think it will be Silky and Crystal Method, if I had to guess. This bracket has the most kind of like, everyone's kind of good at drag, but Crystal is like up there. So I think Crystal's a definite, and then it's just filling that other slot. So that is the end of the pink bracket. First up, we have Hershey Le Corps Jeté, pork chop of her season. I thought Hershey brought a lot of fun and energy and performance to her short time on Drag Race, all around performer vibes. And I think that the sewing challenge that caught her out was a very unfortunate event. Given the right challenges, she could be a strong contender. This promo look is not my favorite. It's very simple, but she looks elegant and beautiful. I wish there was like a nicer headpiece or something to make it just elevated and more of an event. Next up, we have Jasmine Kennedy. This is your moment, have it! This is my favorite promo look of anyone. Her body looks tea, the hair looks tea, the makeup looks tea. She was like a yapper, the annoying like youngster of her season. I want to see more of her though. I think she'll be good TV. I don't know what she's gonna bring to the challenges, because I don't think she was like a winner of many challenges unless they were like performance based. So it just really depends on what cards she's dealt. Next up, we have Joey J, who doesn't adore Joey J. I met them when they started wearing wigs after DragCon in Mickey's WeHo, and she was so sweet to me. I don't like the bangs. Look, the bangs have been a point of contention and not my favorite thing on in the promos. I just know she's gonna bring like really good vibes. She has come on a lot in drag and confidence. And although we said goodbye to her super early to the La La Ree bags, it's good to see her back. Next up, we have Kendi Davenport with those good Kendi Davenport eyes. I really like Kendi's promo, by the way. I like the like blazer into big gown, and it's all quilted and looks really lush and expensive. And after so many promos, it would probably be hard to outdo yourself. How many seasons? 4 seasons she's been on, including a Versus the World. Kennedy would be the kind of person I would shit my pants if she walked in. She is going to be an all-rounder. She knows how to take these challenges on, how to make the judges laugh, how to perform. Like, she is just going to outdo most of these girls. Kennedy is like the one to beat in this bracket for sure. She's just amazing. She's just like one of the most iconic, legendary drag queens that has ever graced the stage of Drag Race. Okay, next up we have Sam Starr. Now, Sam Starr is like right off a season, I think like the last one before 18, yeah? So she has not had a lot of time to grow or prepare. On that season, she did just feel like, you know, a really talented drag queen who stepped up to the challenges. I feel like we didn't fully get to know her on her season, so I guess it is gonna be interesting to have her back in with a different bunch of girls and see how she reacts. Promo look, everyone has been hating on this promo look. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. Is it something that I'd want on every poster that I'm ever gonna see for the rest of my life of myself? Probably not, but I don't hate it. I think she looks really pretty. So rumor on the street is that she was a reserve. Normally, as far as I'm aware, reserves don't know as well in advance as the rest of the cast whether they're getting on, and they also don't get as much of like a budget for their looks. So I respect Sam for stepping up to the plate. And last but not least, we have Sugarcane. I met her at my first ever drag con. She was so sweet to me and Cheryl. I think she did well in the challenges, didn't she? Her elimination was controversial because the whole other team bombed and she didn't really deserve to go, but she was a bit quieter. Her runways were always a bit maybe in a room without Silky Nutmeg Ganache, Nina West, you know, Vanjie, all these huge personalities, she'll be able to like come into her own. Okay, so that's it for the purple bracket. Let's see, are there any connections? No?
Okay.
I don't think there is. No, I don't think there's any connections in this bracket, which again, after you've seen two brackets where there's like little alliances and stuff like that, I kind of like the free-for-all just at the end, just to be like, oh well, these are our wild cards. Let's see how they do. That is a lot of younger queens in that bracket. And then we have Kennedy and Suga, who are like the older queens. And that makes me worried a little bit for Kennedy, but I mean, who isn't going to instantly connect with and respect Kennedy Davenport? So in this bracket, who I want to continue is Kennedy Davenport and Jasmine Kennedy, who I think is going to get through, like with production shenanigans and stuff. I actually don't know. Kennedy Davenport and maybe Hershey could come in and just eat the dolls up. So those are my little like reviews and picks for All Stars season 11. I won't personally be covering every episode. Maybe I'll cover it bracket by bracket if you want, but I'm really excited for it. You know what? People say there's too much Drag Race. I get post Drag Race depression when it's not on my television. Thank you for watching. Thank you for forgiving me. I assume you've forgiven me for taking a 2-week break. I'm back now with regular content, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
BLU.